Hello, this YouTube clip again from LifeSpider is a short one of three looking at how to post from the journals through to the ledgers. So we've got here, we'll post the cash receipts journal, cash payments journal and through to the trial balance, which is the end of the process. So we'll do the cash receipts journal first. Let's right click, worksheet object, open and maximize. So we've got our cash receipts journal here, we've got our ledgers here. You will have already put the opening balances in and the chart of accounts ledger, and I showed you through that on the last video. So what we're going to do is post the cash receipts journal in this video through to the ledger accounts. I'm going to use the Nathan Tuddy method. Thank you, Nathan, for teaching us how to do this a while ago. And this is how we post. So what we do is we find the bank figure, and at the bottom here we're going to type DR. DR stands for debit, means we're going to put it on the debit side of the bank. Everything else is credit, so we'll type CR, Control C, paste it under that sales figure, under the classes figure. We don't want anything here because we post our other columns separately. Right, so that'll tell us what columns to put it in. So firstly, the bank figure. In the bank ledger, which is this one here, we've got to put 2477 into the debit side. So we'll go over, put the end of the week, 7th of the 3rd, type their receipts, and it told us the DR column, so here type equals, click on your column there. Alright, so we've got opening balance, a debit and a debit. So add that to it, equals that, plus that. So now in our bank account it's gone up from 9,000 plus that 2,000, give us 11,000 in our bank account. Finish that one, move on to the next one, GST. Now GST can be a little bit tricky because there is sometimes a GST payment or receipt. So what we'll do is we'll leave a line for that 6th and we'll put it on the other 7th. 7/3, and everything else is bank. The only time we don't write bank here is for the bank ledger. So it said here we've got a credit, GST, that 321.53 credit in the credit column equals, and I'll leave this till when I balance it later. Sales column, sales is here, end of the month, 7th of the 3rd. Bank, end of the week I should say, because it says credit there, I'll put it in the credit column. Sales, add that together. Then we've done that one. The classes is the next one. Here's our classes, and it tells us in the credit column, again the end of the month. Bank, it says credit there, so we go credit here. Two credits, it went up. We had 26,000, we added another 500, so it goes 26,991. And these ones here, the other columns, we do those separately. So we've got equipment, here's equipment. Now because it's in the other column, we use the date that it happened. So that was the 5th of March. Just check next to us here, it tells us in the credit column again, equipment equals 3478. Now the balancing figure is equal to the one above. I've got a debit and a credit, so I'm going to subtract it. Subtract it because I sold that equipment. So it's still going to be a debit balance, it's still an asset, but notice how it goes down. Interest, this is our interest received, this one here, and we're crediting it by $12. The date that happened was the 7th of March. Credit, 12. So I've got a credit and a further credit, so they add together. Credit in the end. Good. Now I've posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've posted the 6 items from the cash receipts journal into the general ledger. That's the end of this one. The next video shows how to do the cash payments.